Beautiful weather out, ain't it? Kind of snow's starting to come down. It's one of my favorite places to ever hike. It's right behind me. I call this almost like the scenery of 10,000 hikes, because you can hike anywhere you want, which makes it perfect for shed hunting. You know, you got these large hills, you walk around, hike around, you can pretty much do anything you want. There's a lot of deer, like whitetail, mule deer, and elk in these hills. It's kind of hard walking through, but today's episode, we're going to be up on the hills, trying to hike around and do our best to find some sheds for you. This is early spring and the snow is just starting to melt, and these deer and all these deer species are starting to hike up the hills a little bit, and you move around a little bit, and they're also dropping their horns. So we're going to see if we can find a couple here in Wyoming. You have to follow the regulations for shed hunting. In certain parts of Wyoming you can't shed hunt, and they don't want to put too much pressure on the deer species. As you can see, we have some snow coming down right now, and unfortunately when I early got here about hour or so ago, I went from the top of the mountain down to right about right now where I'm at right now. It wasn't snowing. It was actually beautiful weather, but I could see way in front of me a snow storm itching its way closer and I'm hoping that I don't get whited out, because being up on the hills in Wyoming, the last thing you want to do is have a snowstorm come, there's a snow squall come through, get white out and you can't see in front of you. B, there's lots of, I hate to say it, but predators up here in the hills. I'm gonna do my best to get some clips. If I don't get a bunch of clips today, maybe I'll add some for this rest of this weekend. Should be fun, so stay tuned if you want to see some, hopefully, fingers crossed, if we can find some sheds here up in the hills. Look at all these, you have a little mini avalanche coming down there. So you got a good way for me to walk down these. You actually go sideways, you get more traction, and wait till your foot hits the ground, and then you can rotate through. I'm just gonna walk through all this environment, and hopefully we can find ourselves some deer tracks. That's our goal. There's a lot of snow out here right now. Probably 3 feet, 4 feet in some places. Right now, the drift is pretty slow, so it's not nearly as bad as some other areas, but still really wicked. Have a great time. Such a blast. Over on that side of the mountain over there, that side has a lot more snow than this side. I actually didn't see many tracks on that side, so what I did is I came over, I saw this from looking over top of the ridge. I saw this side had maybe a couple inches of snow. And just already you could start seeing some tracks right now. Although they're covered in snow, that's very, very good. On the other side, I didn't see many tracks. What I want to find though is starting to find a bunch of different species. So I'm hoping I can find a good sized herd moving through here. We're getting some pretty good, there's some tracks right there, man, this is good stuff. This almost has zero snow on it. It's very, very sunny over here. And even something I'm gonna be doing on this side is start looking for areas where these deer might be sleeping. Because if you find these little coves or these little pockets where these deer might be bedding, it means they feel very comfortable over here. That's where they wanna hang out. Holy cow. Out of the corner of my eye, I just see a shed right here. Just a small guy. It's all gnawed off here from, chewed off from. I'm gonna assume it's a whitetail. It could be a mule deer, it could be splitting up here, but it could be, but just in general, kind of compact, kind of little tucked horn, small little horn. Hopefully find some giants out here. This is just a baby one right now. So, we find the first shed. I was trying to come up to an area that had a little bit less snow, hopefully to find, so I can see a little bit better. And back off here. Just because it's a smaller shed, we're not gonna put it on the back side. We're gonna put like elk horns, if hopefully find some elk horns. But with this small guy, we're just gonna just put him right in the back of our pack, just like that. Fit nice and back there. Go ahead and hit the hill again. Actually, that storm that was gonna be here, it shifted farther up the mountain, so it's actually not gonna hit us, thank the Lord, on that one. That's, man, I didn't want to get snowed out because I'm on a good section right now, and the conditions are perfect. It's not windy, audio is beautiful. It's just a perfect, beautiful, wonderful day to be out here and shed hunt. So far, so good. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see me. I know with the lighting and everything, but you guys might not have been able to see that. I just jumped a nice mule deer. I tried my best to get himself filmed, but he was right over this top of this knob, right over there. And he was bedded down, I'm assuming, and I just popped him up. And I guarantee you he was bedding or something, like eating grass. And actually what I'm gonna do is on top of the hill, way up over there, it's really grassy, really warm. And I think if I go up and head up top there for the animals, and hopefully I can find some shed because it's nice and warm, we see what we can do. So far so good. That's my buddy Tucker. He's leading me on a little excursion here for elk sheds today. Got quite the view. Dude, that's hilarious. We were just talking. This kid over here just found two. Here, hold them up, dude. I'll take some pictures for you. Let's just do a little recap here. So, welcome back to the channel, guys. This is day 2 of elk shed hunting. Yesterday I was up on the mountain a little bit higher up, but now we started to work our way down the valley a little bit more. We're just working this large meadow of grass, you know, more or less a bunch of hillside here. And my boy Tucker, we were just talking to those individuals that were down there. You probably saw on camera. They found a couple nice horns, and they probably were walking 25, 30 yards from these horns. And Tucker's like, we're just talking, there should be about 12 or 13 left on the hillside. And Tucker's like, oh, well, there's just 2 right there. Give me some, man. We're gonna hopefully find more of those today, and so far so good, man.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
Great day.
You good there, Paisley? He's trucking through here with his horns. Yeah, right. How you doing, Paisley? You struggling? You struggling, Paisley? We probably hiked about 6 miles one direction.
Oh, did you not bring extra batteries for that?
Oh yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay.
Cook our food. Hot dogs or something.
What you doing, Peppers? Pretty 30 seconds would be.
How is it, my man?
Delicious.
So Tucker and I we were just walking this little walkway, this little road, the back country road here. We got to right about up there, and I was like, hey Tucker, stop. What's that in front of us? I'm telling you, I just saw a little bit of it. And threw the binos on, just saw a little bit more of it. Thought it was a stick. And it is a sweet left side or right side, depending on what you look at it, mule deer. Look how sweet that is. Wind's picking up. At least 4 foot of snow. At least. Paisley's all excited for some reason, I don't know why. Alrighty, well with that being said, the wind picked up and the weather dropped, and so I couldn't really get an outro for you guys. It was just too windy, and the audio, as you could probably already tell, the audio was getting pretty bad. So this is actually day 3. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more hiking here. But if you guys enjoyed that clip or those little videos of Tucker and I out in the Great West looking for some, deer and elk horns, if you want to subscribe and stay tuned with what I'm doing here out west and the pursuit. We are here chasing our dream, because I feel like there's nothing better than going out and doing what you absolutely love, even if you don't really know how it's going to go. Taking one day at a time and pursuing the things you love, I don't think there's quite anything like that. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on another episode of Antlered Pursuit TV. I'm gonna go ahead and look for some more deer sheds. I'll see you soon.